So, hi, my name is Dylan and welcome to the Plus Promotions podcast. Today we're going to be running through some information on how large language models are changing search engine optimization. So we will go have a look at what is GEO, or generative engine optimization. We'll also look at AEO, which is answer engine optimization, how this can affect you as a business owner, how here at Plus Promotions we are working to ensure that we're ahead of the curve when it comes to the integration of large language models with search engine optimization. And if you want to book a video call with me or have a chat with me, we own 2 in-house companies. More than happy to share information and insights into how large language models are actually driving traffic to those websites and how users are finding us using large language models. Okay, so we'll start off by talking about what's happening right now in the space. Okay, so for many years, search engine optimization has been a massive driver for our internal companies. It would account for about maybe 65% of the traffic to our websites, right? Basically, you go on Google, you search for something, 10 blue links pop up. The first 3 that pop up, you're going to click through and see if you can get the best service there. We're seeing a new entrant into the market, which would be large language models, LLM. So LLM SEO is what it's being titled as, which is LEO for short. So SEO is becoming LEO. Models that people are using as large language models, people are using ChatGPT, Perplexity, AI, Microsoft Copilot, Gemini, Bard, Claude. The game is certainly changing, and at Plus Promotions we're attempting to be ahead of the game. Our internal companies can prove that we are ahead of the game and that we are able to actually help you to progress in this large language model landscape. So SEO is still relevant, but we're moving on to post SEO here now with a smaller fraction. It's not as big a driver as SEO is currently, but in time it will become so. So what does this mean for a business like yours? At Plus Promotions, we are working to ensure that you're ahead of the curve when it comes to generative engine optimization, and also that you're ahead of the curve when it comes to answer engine optimization. So ensuring that it's all about relative content for your brand. So ensuring that when someone goes to search for something, that would be on the generative side, that your brand, company, product, service are popping up. And then when they go to ask a question of a large language model, e.g. in the format of how do I do this, how do I do that, your brand or company is answering those questions in a clear and concise format. So in that way, we'll be able to engineer relevance for your company when it comes to generative content. We'll also be able to focus and deliver clear, direct answers to users' queries, making your content stand out in this new era of large language model search engine optimization, which will grow a percentage of users to your website. So it'll increase the amount of users by interacting with this new ecosystem to drive traffic to your website. If you're a business owner wondering how you get started, there are key strategies that we are now implementing at Plus Promotions for our own internal companies, and we can implement these for your company as well. For example, like building brand mentions across high authority spaces to boost trust, monitoring and enhancing brand equity through reviews and feedback, and creating authoritative data-rich content that feels like a reference source. Okay, we're structuring our content with short, clear paragraphs so that each section can stand alone, conveying relevant answers to the questions that your users are actually searching for. And we're also allowing our websites to be clearly searched by large language models using clear technical search engine optimization. So I know I was reading a piece of that, but it is quite technical, but they are essentially the 3-4 metrics that we are using to actually ensure that our websites are being searched and are being utilized by large language models to deliver the correct answers to people who are searching for these terms. At Plus Promotions, these methods are actually in action currently, and I'm more than happy to give demonstrations on how we are using large language models. We're using LEO to actually drive traffic to our websites, which are improving sales, which are improving user interactions, and are generating increases in revenue, which at the bottom end, with the bottom line of everything, is to try to grow sales. Okay, so more than happy to book in a video call and show you statistic examples how we are actually engaging with large language models currently. I don't think SEO is going to go anywhere. I think this is a new ecosystem, a new environment that we can actually capture and that we can engage with, and that we can allow your users to find your website easily and efficiently. Essentially, it's just an extension of search engine optimization, not a replacement. Please pop us an email, info@pluspromotions.ie, or give us a call. More than happy to have a chat with anyone and show case studies and examples of how we are using large language models to drive traffic to our websites.